Given the number of data breaches that have come to light in recent years, combined with the vulnerabilities that have been discovered and reported in video surveillance hardware and software, cybersecurity probably is the biggest issue facing the security industry today, especially for video manufacturers.
Yep.
As a manufacturer, what are some of the biggest challenges you folks are facing as far as your surveillance cameras and other end devices that you have on the marketplace?
Well, I think when it comes to cybersecurity, the attacks and threats are always evolving. The defenses our customers have to employ and put in place are always evolving. So as a manufacturer, we have to stay on top of that just like our customers do. So our biggest challenge, I guess, as far as the evolving threat goes, is just staying on top of it, just like our customers have to. We take steps, everywhere from our employees and our engineering team, all the way to the processes we have in place for product development to stay on top of those things. So we're attending cyber security industry conferences, network IT conferences, doing vulnerability testing and scans on our devices, our firmware, before we release new versions, and then of course taking feedback when our customers give it to us from the field, letting us know that that they saw something. Always implementing that and using that in our product updates to make sure that we're ahead of the curve.
How have some of the regulations that have hit, especially the EU with the GDPR and other legislative and compliance issues around the globe, sort of colored the way you folks are going to market now and your future roadmap of technology? Sure.
So, with video surveillance, privacy has always been a concern. Now with cybersecurity and video surveillance kind of converging, it becomes a somewhat bigger concern. Thankfully, the EU and other countries around the world are putting really good, sensible policies in place to try to mitigate those privacy concerns. So specifically, as far as GDPR goes, we've taken steps to make sure that our policies are known and that our customers know best practices to make their policies and procedures when it comes to surveillance and video retention and retaining personal information, to make sure that everyone knows what's going on. We also have a product upcoming that directly addresses GDPR and assists our customers in ensuring that they're not violating GDPR. Not a whole lot more I can say on that one now, though.
That's a good segue then. But so how does your cyber vigilant offering provide an end-to-end protection for surveillance for your video surveillance networks and
Sure.
devices?
So cyber vigilant is essentially a network intrusion detection system. And the cool thing about it is that it automatically configures and updates intrusion detection rules based on the configuration and setup of the customer's video surveillance system and security systems. So if they update their database and add cameras, remove cameras, change IP addresses, things like that, Cyber Vigilant automatically updates itself and monitors those devices on their system for unauthorized access, and anything ranging from NTP to DNS attacks to denial of service attacks, network reconnaissance scans, and any other kind of anomalies on the network. Cyber Vigilance constantly updating itself against the VMS setup so that it can monitor those devices and make sure the system doesn't have any unauthorized access.